Haha, joke banana.
Ashtar's like Zale. I did not give you that title so that you could go around Lazarus City shooting prank bananas at the civilians.
You're like, oh, didn't you? Mm-hmm.
Alright, welcome back to the last story. In the last part, we were undergoing the 5 trials to become a knight. We completed the first 2, the
Dude,
trials
this bitch
of
still isn't a
defense
knight yet.
and strength. Nope, not a knight yet. We're going to be a true knight, trained under General Ashtar.
Trial 3.
Alright, so here we go. Trial 3. This will be our test of intelligence.
Oh, if I was playing, flat out fail.
Well, it was a good run. But you wanted to be a fuck it. True knight. I'm a true knight in my heart. My mom says I'm a true knight. Works for me. Bye.
Yep. Facts.
Toodles.
Facts.
Alright, so this trial is about decision making.
Now, mighty swordsman, are you prepared for
I'm
the challenge
the king
ahead?
of indecision
The
land.
battle is about to commence. No time
I'll
to
just
lose.
stay in the Klonoa playthrough. Don't mind me. The Trial of Wisdom. Alright, so we have opposing chess pieces and ally chess pieces. I can only activate one ally at a time. So there we go. We're going to start with our healer. And, ooh, here we go, a mage. Now each one only has 1 life. Uh-oh. Take care of you. I'll take care of their mage first.
So what is the red circle?
That is a damage circle. So like that's basically the danger zone. I gotta take him out before we cast a spell.
The danger zone!
Uh-oh. My mage isn't doing too well. Hang on, I gotta get their healer. Alright, good. Cool, that's my ally. Okay, that didn't do diddly squat. I was doing 0 damage. That's better. Alright. Who else can we get? Ooh, I got an archer. Yeah.
So, I see. So you can only have 1 at a time.
Yes, I can only have 1 ally at a time.
I thought it was like you could only activate them 1 at a time.
No, so you can activate one, and then when you activate another, that one goes away.
goes back.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's how you make your decisions. This guy got the big defense. Damn, still not doing damage. Alright, hang on. That's my healer, that's the mage. Because I think... Let's try that. Let's try casting a freezing spell on. You can dodge my sword, but can you dodge the icicles coming your way?
Magic is best against that armor.
Target this one.
It's raining frozen water!
Slip. Did that do damage? Yes, it did. Okay.
How embarrassing. It's like I'm infallible. Slips on ice.
Breaks his
Fuck.
neck. Hooray, I won! Alright, there we go. That's 3 trials down. 2 remain.
Oh, you only had to kill 1.
No, I had to defeat the whole team.
Oh.
Remember when I took out the mage and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I took out the mage, I
Okay.
took out their archer. The only one that was hard was the big guy with the shield.
Gotcha.
And he was the last one. All the other ones dropped like
Let's
flies.
move on to the 4th trial.
He stayed up for
You
quite
have
a bit.
6 allies. Your role will be to support them to the best of
Alright,
your
so I have
ability.
6 allies.
You must
You
learn
have
to
to
know the
support them.
extent of your own strength to
Learn to know
secure
the
victory.
extent of your own strength to
Now,
secure
wise
victory.
tactician, the time has come. Prepare yourself.
Alright, here we go. Trial 4. Welcome to the 4th trial. Camaraderie. Now they have a whole team, and I have a whole team. So it's not 1 at a time. I have to command and protect my entire team. So this is actual chess. Reminds me of American McGee's Alice.
Yeah.
I'll try and draw the
Except the floor's not moving out from under you.
Thank God for that.
using their
That's the
magic.
last thing I need. Alright, so first thing we gotta do is take out that healer. And make sure we don't lose our healer in the process. But I can give commands. Power strike to my knights. heal to my healer. I can do archery. And my mage noses freeze. Noses. My mage
noses?
nose freeze. Moses supposes his toes on roses. But Moses supposes ironically. But Moses, he noses his toes onto roses. But Moses supposes his toes to be. Ha ha. That's from Singing in the Rain. Alright, accelerate. That allows me to hit faster. Alright, we're gonna win this, even though my mage is poisoned.
Oh
Well, what's nice is that, like, I have 5 lives, but my allies at least have 2
no!
lives.
Sale just enters beast mode.
Whoops. I'll slash you from beyond this column! Hang on, excuse me, get out of my way. I'm trying to go for your mage. Ah, right at the end, cool. Just hit him when the timer hit 1. Okay. I think just a few left, and I still have my entire team. Oh, they have a Viper. Okay.
What's a viper?
A Viper casts poison.
Oh.
So they're like mages, but they specify in like hitting you with poison.
Why is the poison cloud my favorite color?
I don't know.
It's like a red purple.
Yeah, that is your favorite color. Kind of like magenta.
Yeah.
I have noticed that. Is that a plane in this medieval area? Dale's like, what's that doing here?
Sale's like, ignore the firefight.
Alright, cool. Everyone, this is the last one. Together!
Leave!
Let's try...
I see that spiky guy a lot.
The ogre. They have a cave troll. There we go.
Job done.
Trial of loyalty completed. Alright, 1 trial remains. What do you think it is? We did strength, defense, camaraderie, and wisdom. What is the final ingredient to become a knight?
I feel like he has to face General Ashtar.
Ooh, now that's a cool idea. Think like, to prove yourself, you must best me in battle.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see.
Because it's like putting everything together.
Mm-hmm.
Many trials in life can only be overcome by working together with your comrades.
Okay. Here we go. Get all prepped.
Sale's like, please make me look pretty.
There we go. Goes nice with the armor.
Yeah. He's just half metal.
I have a metal arm. You got a metal arm? That's really cool. Everybody's got a gimmick.
Heh.
Alright, so we're gonna save. Because the last trial is the toughest trial, but also the coolest trial.
Okay.
I also really like the scenario.
It is no easy feat
Was
to
I
reach
right?
the final room.
No
You
easy
must
feat.
be prepared to face death itself. Your final opponent is me.
There it is.
Called it.
The 5th trial. Courage. This is my favorite boss of the game. I love the music, I love the environment, the fight itself is cool. So like, this is a boss that will actually learn from the tactics you're using. So you can't keep spamming the same one or
He'll adjust.
yeah, he'll adjust and dodge. Which is a shame that there was another game released around this time, a Batman game, that won awards and like, oh, it has bosses that learn from your mistakes and stuff like that. Whereas this game just like flew right under the rug.
Yeah.
And nobody remembers it for having the same concept. Like, it's really cool because you can't just keep spamming the same move. He'll adjust to it, so you have to use all of your skills. Everything you've learned up to this point in this epic one-on-one battle. So I'm doing like vertical slice, I can slash, he has very good guard, and there's also quick time events. So yeah, when he shouts above, flick the controller up, and it'll slash up. If he says below, flick down, and it'll slash down.
And it will not be just your death.
Do that with perfect timing, and you can access the next part of the boss battle.
You are no knight.
Here we go, next part of the fight.
So is General Ashtar, like, in charge of all the knights?
He used to be, like, the general of the knights, but, like, he's, like, on the verge of retirement.
Okay, because I was about to be like, if he's, like, in charge of the knights and stuff, then why are all of the knights, like, pansies?
Because, like, he left to train Therius, and the Count just kind of like, meh, a knight's a knight.
Where they're like, oh, well, we'll let the mercenaries be frontline and I'll die, and we'll just, like, hang tight back here.
I'm pretty sure that was their plot. There we go. Gave him a nice little drop kick.
And hear our curfew siren going on.
It's okay, this music is so loud in the actual battle.
That you
I
probably
think
won't
we'll
hear
drown
it.
it out.
Okay.
Witness my resolve.
Alright, here we go. What else you got for me?
Is this all you have?
See, is that all you have? Therius would be in hysterics, so he countered. Because I used a slash early on and it worked, but now,
What's wrong?
not so much.
Pass all of the trials properly.
Here he comes.
Your attack is useless.
See, he backflips. So we gotta think of another attack. What haven't we used yet?
Child's play. You just see Chucky run across the screen.
Attack.
Oh, Christ! What the fuck was that?
Let's try this. I haven't done this yet. Nice. Above! Other way!
I'll do it.
Alright, we're almost done.
You, General, will protect all that's dear to me, even if it costs me my life.
Yes.
Even if it costs me
Hold your
my
body and
life.
soul then. Show me your resolve. And know that this is a knight's greatest weapon.
He ends every sentence with that grin.
It's just such a creepy ass
Every
grin.
time he talks, he's like, yes.
Like, it makes
Creepy
me think
Uncle
he's
Grin.
a bad guy. Like, he has bad guy grin.
Nice attack there.
Alright, I knocked him aside. Good, good. I only lost one life so far. So we're doing good. Nice, good.
See, I feel like I would be very confused with the attacks since he learns, because you have, like, a total of, like, 3 buttons.
So it's all about just
Unbelievable.
like the commands you've been using. The vertical slice, run up walls, the slash, which you hide behind a pillar, and then when they approach, you get that icon that allows you
Okay.
to do a slash. But there we go. We won.
Masterfully done,
We
Zale.
beat General
Successfully
Ashtar.
passed every single trial. I salute you.
And we passed every
I am
single
humbled by your
trial.
words. I owe you my thanks, General.
Nonsense. You did it by yourself.
So now
You
we
proved
can
you have
become a
everything
knight.
It takes to be a knight. To commemorate the occasion.
Next up, the knighting
This
ceremony.
is the first gift the Emperor ever gave me.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a handshake.
Can't accept something so
No.
Give you this. And I just immediately went to, like, the Great British Bake Off, where, like, when you do really well, Paul Hollywood, like, gives you a handshake.
When you feel doubt,
This is better than Paul Hollywood's handshake. We got an emblem from the first emperor of Lazarus Island.
That creepy fucking smile.
Creepy smile. See that one? That smile's not so creepy.
No, it's not. It's all in the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
General Ashtar doesn't smile with his eyes. He just
Well, that's because he has like a scar
He
over
just
the
psycho.
one eye. Hey,
psycho smiles.
I was a dam back in 72. Let me tell you something, Zale. The war had long been over. And there we go.
Oh
The
my
trial of
gosh.
bravery complete.
Speaking of the Great British Bake Off, it was funny. It restarted, so it comes out every Friday now.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched the first episode, and the hosts kind of make fun of the judges, like they like make fun of each other.
Yeah.
And one of the hosts asked Paul Hollywood, who's a famous baker, like, oh, do you even bake anymore? And Paul was like, yeah, of course I do. And they were like, when was the last time you baked? He goes, I baked last week. I made blueberry muffins.
Aw.
And they were like, oh, how were they? And he like gave himself a handshake, like with his own hand.
Okay, so anyways, we just learned the guard counter. So if we perfect a guard right when an attack's about to hit, we'll counterattack.
Okay.
Very effective with later bosses. Oh, hey, look who's here to congratulate us.
The ferret.
Congratulations on passing the Tower of Trials, Sir.
Handshake from Paul Hollywood. Uh-oh. Nah.
The fuck was that?
Just how capable you are.
I don't know. He gave us a little zing. Oh. He spiked our drink.
Hazel's been roofied!
Oh, shit. Oh. Geralt has a cave troll. How nice. Okay, so I have the death counter. If that hits 0, I lose my life. All right, come on, you. Crap.
I like that just the word death is above him.
Yeah. Come on, you stupid monster. Come here so I can slash you.
Well, he's got a...
There we go.
He had a, he had a question mark above his head. He was confused.
He's like, hey, what's going on
Where am I? I was a statue a few minutes ago.
Damn it. Ah, shit. Well, easy come, easy go. I did good on the boss before, but I totally fluke at this guy. It's okay. We can load right when we get poisoned. We don't have to do the boss battle over again.
I was about to be like, well, shit.
Well, shit, that was a waste of this episode.
Let's just fast track right on through that.
Speed up!
I don't think you've had to do that at all during this game so far.
Speed up?
Yeah, we did it a couple times during I'm Setsuna.
I remember that. I think there was like 1 or 2 moments in Trials of Mana. I could be wrong.
Where it was like, all right, we're going to grind, but there's like one important thing you'll find.
During the cutscene, if you hold the A button, you can just zip fast forward through the cutscene. So now we're just going to go on the aggressive. There we go, he's dead.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, no, apparently tactics is the wrong way to do it. You're dying, just slash the shit out of them. And apparently by killing the ogre, you cure yourself.
This is nothing. Just you wait. I will be a knight.
I'll get you for that, Geralt.
I don't know why I think of Geralt as a ferret. I'm just like, I see him and I think ferret.
Zale felt the pride of a true knight.
Well, you've heard his voice. He kind of talks like this.
Yeah.
Oh, Zale, I'll get you. So, like, I
mean,
could definitely see,
that sounded like a younger KFC guy.
KFC
Colonel
guy?
Sanders.
Oh, my God. Zale, it's finger licking good.
I thought I was on the shitter for a minute. I was about to be like, oh, my God.
Just when I like this game, it pulls something else out of its ass.
Well, because that's like my soul counter.
Oh. Therius heard that we passed the trials.
Quite the contrary. I'm a little impressed. It seems you're after more than just a fancy title after all. However, the knight's path is not so easy. There are times when you must be prepared to give your life in order to do your
As
duty.
though you don't do that as a mercenary.
Having been raised as a mercenary,
yeah.
are you prepared to do
He thinks
such a
it's
thing?
different. He thinks a
Honestly
mercenary
speaking,
is just like
I
a
don't
dirty
know.
job with no standards.
But I've got a lot of battlefield experience. I've seen
Whereas
some
the
terrible
reality
things
is,
and
like, the knights
in
of
some pretty
Lazarus
bad
Island, as of
situations.
late,
Are
dirty
more,
with
yeah,
no standards.
are more like
I'll do anything to
what
save
they
people
think
from suffering.
mercenaries are.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
That's the irony of it
I look forward
all.
to seeing whether your words are genuinely meant.
So yeah, he's like, words are nice, but I'll see.
By the way,
I'll
I'm
see
guessing
you on the
you didn't come all
battlefield.
way to my room to talk about this.
Correct. You and I have been summoned by General Astar to receive new
All right,
orders.
so here we go.
General Astar. I wonder what's up.
There is still time.
Let's get ready for
If
our
you have any
knighting
business to
ceremony.
attend to, I suggest you do it now. I shall wait. Once you have completed your preparations, return
Okay, so
here.
this was the last chance for me to do any side quests.
Okay.
Because he's just like, if there's anything you haven't done, do it now.
Do it now!
Well, first we'll save.
But that was my argument. I was talking to a coworker about books, and I was like, yeah, I'm just not into a lot of, like, the newer books because they all have, like, the same general plot.
Yeah.
Like, all of them just have, like, sex for the sake of having it in the book instead of having, like, something meaningful or something that progresses the plot or characters or whatever. And like they countered, they were like, well, I mean, that's just a part of life. Like that's, you know, to show that it's life. And I was like,
their defense.
yeah, I was like, so is taking a shit, and that's not in every single book that you fucking read. Like, I was upset.
No, that's a good rebuttal. If someone was just like, well, that's just the way of life. Yes, so's taking a poop.
Yeah. But, like, there's a lot of things that are just a part of life that aren't in books. Like, I don't understand what the oversaturation of, like, sexual encounters is.
I will say, though, Game of Thrones does have shits.
Yeah.
A character dies on the toilet.
Yeah. I did watch that far.
So I'll say Game of Thrones at least has all aspects of life. The good and the bad and the shits.
Well, because it's just, like, one of those things where, like, I'm sorry, that's such a weak argument to be like, well, sex is a part of life, and, like, you know, it's going to be included. There's a lot of fucking things that are a part of life.
Yep. Picking your nose.
Like, just go hire a prostitute or beat one off yourself. Like, you don't need to put that in every single goddamn book. It's very frustrating.
Oh, I get that. Well, there is neither shitting nor sex in that. Now there's innuendos.
Yeah.
But there is no shitting nor sex in the last story.
Well, that's why, because I thought he was on the toilet when we like came back, and I was like, oh my god,
No.
Zale.
So in this chapter of him living in the castle, every time you complete a chapter,
He comes back, he's sitting in his room.
he's sitting in his room looking at the outsider's mark. He's in deep thought, wondering if he did the right thing.
Now he's just gonna go shoot bananas at the townspeople.
Yep. Go shoot bananas.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Trip them up.
Like, if I was a mercenary that just became a knight, I would definitely go shoot bananas at people.
Therius is like, let's see if your actions are worth as much as your word.
I know. Haha, joke banana.
Ashtar's like, Zale, I did not give you that title so that you could go around Lazarus City shooting prank bananas at the civilians.
You're like, oh, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Mr. hasn't been itching.
Well, that's good. Way to go, poppers.
We put on like a medicated itch spray on his belly because I think he has allergies.
Mm-hmm. Poor little guy.
Ah, little poopers.
All right, so right now I'm just covering all my bases to make sure I got
Yeah.
everything.
That knight was here again. He was looking for you. I said you weren't here, and he said he'd look in the castle again. Sounds like you lead a busy life now. Come back here when you need a break. You guys are always welcome here. While
Look at
you're
the
on
guy in the
island,
kitchen dancing
this
with the
is your
knife.
home.
Oh, he's chopping.
He's chopping.
Okay.
I think it'd be better if he was dancing.
Not bad, Zale.
Yeah,
Not
I
bad at all.
definitely thought he was dancing.
Congrats.
The night is young and you're so
I know.
beautiful. Here amongst the shadows, beautiful lady. Open your heart. The scene is set. The breezes sing of it. Can you get into the swing of it, lady? When do we start?
Wesker just looked at me and raised one little eyebrow.
When the lady is kissable and the evening is cool, every dream is permissible in the heart of a fool. The moon is high and you're so glamorous, and if I seem over amorous, lady, what can I do? The night is young and I'm in love with you.
Everyone cheers in the background.
And he just like puts it down and they're like, aww.
So, I hear you
For anyone that doesn't get that reference, please go watch Robin Hood Men in Tights immediately.
Yes, it is an underrated masterpiece by Mel Brooks. And
It
it's a
is
shame that
my-
was the last movie he ever did.
It is my favorite movie.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite movie too. It's between that and The Princess Bride.
Why is that game?
I don't know. There's just something about Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I hope beyond hope.
That happy little bluebird left a happy little dookie on your hand.
Perfect cougar. She gotta be kidding.
If I were you, I would never do that again.
Alrighty. So anyways, now that we've had all that fun, I think we've talked to everyone. Alright, kiddies, back to the castle we go. Talk to Sir Therius, get our knighting ceremony, and progress this plot. And off we go, for a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down, medicine go down. Yes, a spoonful
I feel like
of sugar
that
helps
whole
the
song
medicine
is just
go
about how to
down.
properly drug children.
Nope, that's not what it's about, but
Like, I've
alright.
never seen the movie, so, like, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Like,
Okay.
oh, your kids will know it's medicine, but if you spike it with some sugar, they'll think it's
Ah.
candy. I don't know if that's what...
Just botched my childhood. now I'm in deep thought. It's just like, Julie Andrews, is that what you meant?
Were you drugging children?
You horrid woman. Feed the birds, toppins the bag. What dark history does that lyric have?
What is it?
Do tell. Feed the birds, toppins the bag.
Toppins the bag?
Yeah, toppins the bag. Toppins, I guess, is like a currency.
Get paid to feed the birds?
Maybe. I don't know. I was just hoping
don't know.
you'd like butcher that as
No,
well.
I feel like that has...
Let's
I mean, I
go
feel like I would have to
fly
know
a
what,
kite.
like, Tippins...
I'll just sing the whole soundtrack
Or, like,
to Mary
what
Poppins.
the
Mary
actual
Poppins.
phrase... Tippins the bag, because...
Toppins.
Toppins the bag.
Toppins. Yes.
So I'm sure that that's probably, like, a saying.
Okay.
Sounds like it would be a saying. Kind of like, oh, there's a frog in my throat.
Okay.
You know, a euphemism. That because I'm not British, I do not know what it means.
This cast is British. Maybe they know what it means.
Now I'm gonna Google it because I'm curious.
All right, then.
Toppin the bag.
Toppins for Mary Poppins. Meanwhile, we're gonna grind in the Colosseum.
Do it.
Test out my new armor. Also, Yurik really needs some EXP, because he's at level 31 and everyone else is like at level 35. All these reptids. Alright, you bastards. You're dealing with a true knight now, you fiends.
Oh, okay. So apparently it's a pretty commonly asked question. Sorry. It is a commonly asked question
Yeah,
what
frog
that
in your
means.
throat.
And it's, she's not saying toppin,
Okay.
she's saying twopence.
2 pence. Okay.
So it's
Tuppence.
2 pence a bag.
2 pence a bag.
It's 2 pennies to buy a bag of birdseed to feed the birds at the park.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it just is the way she
Feed
is
the
saying it
birds,
to
it's just
sing
2
it.
pence a bag.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, but it's the way that she says it. It's difficult to understand the 2 pence. It's 2 pence a
Okay.
bag.
All right, then. So it's like, do a good deed, it's cheap?
Yeah.
Do you think that's what it translates
Yeah.
to? All right.
Of like, it's
then.
only 2 pence to buy a bag, so
Mm-hmm.
go feed the birds.
Go feed the little birdies. Go down the cathedral.
I feel like that's my future. I'm gonna be a bird lady.
Gonna be the bird lady.
Go to the park and feed the birds. But I only want to do it like that one old lady in her 80s that made a marionette of herself to feed the squirrels.
Ah! Well, now. That's a way to live. Now I have no words. It's just, yep, that's a way to live. All right. What else we got here? Spiders.
Not just any spider, a battle spider.
It's a battle spider. The reptids and their reptid gladiator. We may have exterminated the reptids, but like the Colosseum's just like, I mean, we kept a couple for sport. You can't blame us. Couldn't have complete genocide. Come on now. What would happen to our beloved Colosseum?
But meanwhile, that spider's on fire.
Kill it with fire.
Help! I'm on fire!
Nope, no one will help you.
Meanwhile, everyone's just like, anyone got marshmallows?
You're large and disgusting.
Wanna roast a marshmallow over top of the dead spider?
Ew, never.
It adds a little bit of extra flavor.
Oh, Oh, what a glorious spider. That's you, huh?
We watched Hocus Pocus, the first one, and I'm Sarah. I'm just like, like somewhere like dancing weirdly in the background.
All right then, Sarah. Are you ready to progress the plot in the next episode?
Yes.
All right, we'll see you then.
Toodles.